And, any questions, anybody? I don't remember what I was talking about. Anyway, we moved to Spain. I was 12 when I did, until I was about 18. Then I moved back to Israel, and you know, Spain obviously had a big effect on me in every aspect of my life, especially musically. But for years, I was yearning to go back to Spain. And, I mean, years. It was like it took 25 years before I actually went back to Spain. And when I did, I decided that I want to stay there and I want to try and record and write collaborate with writers. As I had started my career, I've always worked and collaborated with poets, or just would write music to poems that find in books. And so when I came to Spain, I thought I'd do the same. So I was looking for these different poets, and in one of my shows, I started playing shows in little places. And one of those shows, one evening, a gentleman came to me and introduced himself, and I was astonished. It was a poet that I'd been reading, and he used to be also a singer-songwriter, and I knew his music from when I was a kid. So my first question was, would he agree to work with me and maybe write some songs together? He had no idea what that meant. He'd never worked with anybody, but he invited me to his house, nevertheless, and said we should come get together and have a coffee. So a few days later, I came to his house. And when I walked in, he said, I've been thinking about what you suggested, and this is what I want to do. Sit down and have your coffee, and I'll pull out a yellow pad and a pencil and just talk to me. So I didn't know what I was going to talk about, almost like we're doing now. And I was talking and telling him, I guess I wanted to impress him, so I started telling him about my life. You know how that is. Before I knew it, I was telling him stories that I was feeling so sorry for myself. And he got really depressed. So at some point he said, okay, thank you. That was nice, just go. And we'll talk. And I didn't know if it was a good thing or bad. I was kind of disappointed in myself. I thought I should make him laugh, but 2 or 3 days later, suddenly receiving a fax. This paper comes in and it's from him. And it's actually all those sorry thoughts arranged in a poem. So I was quick to write music to them. And it was a time when I was working on this album, It's All or Nothing. And I went back to Tel Aviv, and the producer I was working with, Izar Ashdod, asked me, what's up, what's new? So I played him the new song. And he got so depressed. He didn't. Well, maybe he did. We all got depressed. So he said, but you should translate it to Hebrew, so I could really understand why I'm so depressed. So we translated it to Hebrew. And this is how it goes. It's called Crying to the Walls. I'll recite a bit of the Spanish before I do the Hebrew. La noche trae gotas de triste farada. Los perros ladran en la oscuridad. La luna parece un cuchillo de hielo que abre la herida de la soledad. Y lloro, y lloro, y lloro contra la pared. שמיים שבצבע ליל והלילה נוטף לאיתו אוכל לבנן חרמש על ירח מלמעלה אומר לי לך ואל תשבר רכבת הלילה של דידות לי קרוע אומר לי לנוע מאוד לחפש ושוב נגוע נגוע זיכרונות ובי הופך שוב עובר שוקר כאן לבד מן הקירות איתו וצועק אל הקירות איתו ופוחד אל הקירות השמש זורחת בעיר החזרה לי לא יודע לאן מוליכים ברחובות רק זה שאלייך הולך הוא יקרא תראי איך יקרא לי יגיד לי לבוא ללכת שלי לאיבוד בעינייך לחבק אותך שוב לחבקך שוב אליי עקבות לא ישאר שלך אחריי השתרת את פניי צרובות בעיניי ושוב נגוע בעיי זיכרונות גופי הופך שוב עובר שוקע